Alright, so first off here we got Vortex Void. I know that's a really goofy name, but there's gonna be a lot of those. So this is by far the oldest level in this video, and that's because I made this level in 2017. The only reason this level is even still existent now is because I just so happen to have a screenshot of it from, like, very shortly before my old account got disabled on Geometry Dash. The thing about this level is this is funny to me because you can clearly tell that this is just copied structures from Yatagarasu here. But like I was making this back in 2017 thinking that like this was actually like a banger, like this was feature worthy. This was just as good as all the other shit on the list. Well, okay, maybe not just as good, but like I really thought that this shit was gonna be like rate worthy. Yeah, and considering what this level is, I wasn't even that young when I made this. I was 14. That's kind of crazy. But another thing that I found really funny about this level is that because every level, it seemed like every level on the demon list was a collab at the time. Like everything just had to be a mega collab. That's how shit got done. And so I wanted to actually pretend that this was a mega collab. The first person's and only person's name that I put was Etzer at the first ship part. Yeah, I just randomly slapped Etzer's name in blank text, and that was it. Yeah. Needless to say, this level was not going very far. Also, it was never finished, so there's that to it as well. And for this next level, we're jumping all the way to fall of 2020 for the scrapyard. Now, the scrapyard, truth be told, the only reason that this is on here is because I actually verified it. No, it's not the only level that's like that. Yeah, there are plenty of levels that are only on here because I verified them legitimately. And yeah, the scrapyard, I made it in fall of 2020 to be like entry extreme, like about as difficult as it was, except I don't know if this is quite extreme. It just was a huge bitch to pull through. But overall, it's really not that hard of a level. It's just very bad. Very, very bad. There's really not as much interesting stuff to say about this level as the last. But I don't know, it choke points. Yeah. This was the last time I got, like, screaming angry at a level, actually. Well, maybe with actually, there would be, like, one little Sugi exception that I never showed, but that, we don't need to talk about that. Combining these 4 levels into one segment, the Advanced series. Okay, so this is 4 main levels. Well, I did more, but only 4 significant ones that I buffed to like either hard easy demon difficulties, like medium demon difficulty, or Theory of Everything to Advanced being hard demon for sure. These were the first few like really hard levels I beat after coming back into 2020. I streamed all of them on Twitch. Yeah, I did beat them all on stream. But all those streams are long gone. I'm showing Hexagon Force here, but this is definitely not the version that I verified. The version that I initially verified was so much worse than this. The worst transitions ever invented. Anyways, next up. So here is Insane Step, and this is the first actual level that I made myself when I came back to Geometry Dash. This level's very bad. I'd like just turned 17 when I made this level. And so, yeah, just like I said for Vortex Void, but like to a much bigger degree here. Yeah, considering what this level is, I was actually pretty old considering when I made this level. Holy shit. I don't even know what I was thinking for the gameplay here. I kind of just like had whatever the first thought was in mind. Also, this is one level, I think it's the only level that I am including in this video, where there are intentional paths that are actually physically impossible. So you just have to improvise. But this is the original level that I created back then. It was never actually impossible. Somehow. Here's another series of levels that I'm just going to combine them into one and only show one of them. So here's Generic Circles 1, by far the best one in the series, unfortunately. But yeah, I made 5 of them, 5 is gone, and 1, 2, 3, and 4 are still there, but 3 is only in its unnerved state. I did legitimately verify it in a state where it was like upper hard demon, you know, a little bit harder than fairy dust maybe. But the original version that is still uploaded on my account was like, it was impossible. It was so stupid. Like, it was literally impossible. I could do it, but I never would do it because the pre-drop was literally nothing. Anyways, yeah, these levels, they're bad. But this one's actually decent only because it's easy though. I don't have anything significant to say about this. Oh, yeah. The decoration, I've been commented, oh my fucking god. I've been complimented on the 9 circles effect, and I have to say, I stole that. I fucking stole that. I stole structures in all my 9 circles levels. I gotta be honest, like, I am that lazy. So, yeah, I'm very sorry. Okay, so the next level up on my list is ADC Never Clear, and I want to show a side-by-side comparison with this level with the original version, which was rivaling Necropolis difficulty, and pretty sure didn't quite reach that, and then the version that is currently verified and uploaded, and that is the version rivaling Bloodbath, and I very much succeeded in making it harder than Bloodbath. Oh, wrong microphone again. So the ADC is of course named off of my old username, but actually I was originally gonna call this something like, I have no idea what I was originally gonna call this, like, something with the color blue and maybe the theme sort of being electricity, but not really because it's just a blue layout. But yeah, this was originally not called ADC Never Clear. One more thing I forgot to mention that I unfortunately forget very often is that actually on the current version, Juan helped me out with making the gameplay a little bit less inconsistent, and yeah, thanks. Alright, so this is Deflated Rivalry. Yeah, that level that I uploaded a verification video just to use that stupid AI-generated thumbnail. Anyways, so this level, I do remember making it vaguely. I was in a call with, my friend Litby. We were talking about Linkin Park. That's what I remember while making this level. Oh yeah. But anyways, if you couldn't tell already, this is inspired by Forsaken Neon, somewhat. I also just kind of just goofed around. You'll see that more in the drop. But I actually really like this level. It's not too hard, but it's not, like, free. It's got some goofy shit. But the goofy shit isn't, like, completely broken, except, I mean, well, it is, the ending is pretty bad. And the ending is worse in 2.2, so that's unfortunate, but yeah, I could understand somebody, like, hating this level, especially looking at this part here, but, you know, I like this level. I had fun playing this level, so, yeah. Okay, apparently I was too lazy to record a bot for this, but here's full despair. I'm only including it because it's my favorite challenge that I've made. I like it. I think it's fun with the satisfying click patterns, but on the flip side, I totally understand why everyone else absolutely hates this level. Like, it's really hard, and it's kind of just ass. Like, you know, not very well made. Gameplay structure is kind of bad. Whatever. And here is Red, Green, Blue. This is a level I made in, I think it was the summer of 2021, like around the time that I beat Bloodbath. And I wanted to beat this level as what I thought would be a hardest in 2023. I don't think this is actually harder than Hardest Ever No Cap, even after I buffed the nerfed version. I know it sounds weird, but... So, I made an impossible quote-unquote version, and I remember sending it to Betadict, and he gave me one of the most hilarious comments on it. It's like Hard Machine, but on steroids. Well, at some parts, yes, maybe. But, yeah, no, I nerfed it to be beatable, and then I buffed it to be harder, but still beatable. I just couldn't beat it. But look at this gameplay. Can you understand why I couldn't beat this, even though it's not as hard as Hardest Ever No Cap? The 68 was my record. I got 68%, and the fact that I got that on VSync is actually, like, that's pretty nuts on 144 native. I could have beat it, but, yeah, I think the level speaks for itself on why I didn't beat it. So here's this really stupid level that I was attempting to make harder than Tartarus, but I never actually finished. I don't know why I really wanted to do that so bad, other than stupid obsessions, but anyway. This was the first time I ever, or not one of the first times I ever genuinely tried to decorate a level well. Well, I wouldn't say well, but I guess I had some interesting ideas. But every time I look at this level, I'm just like, what the hell was this? Like, what was I thinking? Other than, like, this part. This part's pretty obvious, and yeah, but the earlier parts, like, the demon cat faces, like, what the fuck? Yeah, only included it because I tried to decorate it. And wow, it's Hardest Ever No Cap. Finally, the oh so infamous Hardest Ever No Cap. So, in April 2022, I decided to stream speedrunning Super Mario Brothers, and during this stream, I was like, so I made this level. I was making this level where it's ambitious, guys. This is gonna be a special level, and well, I guess I wasn't lying about that. So basically, I made this layout that was sort of the same idea as ADC Never Clear. It was trying to be my crowning achievement of just making a level that's very simple, stuff that I know I'm good at, but just to the highest degree that I know I can do. And it was a little bit delusional for the time that I made this. It was definitely too hard back when I made this. It took me way longer to beat than I would have hoped so. I was hoping for like 6 months. It took me 14 from the initial creation. So, in the summer of 2022, a few months after I made this, Betadict, he was in my DMs, and he was like, yo, I really want to decorate this level. I love this level. And I was like, yo, sick. I thought about me decorating this level, and I was like, nah, shit, I don't want to do that. I'm lazy. And so I was very happy to send the level over to Betadict, and just like me on the gameplay, yeah, he was rushing this decoration, but I like it nonetheless. I really fits the theme for what I was imagining here. And so yeah, thank you very much, Betadict, and I'm sorry I didn't verify this version. I'll fucking do it eventually, but yeah, because I do love this level as well. I am very proud of this level. I'm gonna beat this version eventually. Alright, so here is Silent Killer. Another ambitious verification. Well, unfortunately, it didn't really see all the light that I wanted it to. So initially, this really was way harder than Bloodbath, like I wanted it to be. And if you know about this verification prior to this video, then you might already know this is the most I've ever nerfed a demon verification. Excuse me for fumbling words. I am just rambling off the top of my head here. But anyways, this was originally an impossible level that I just made for goofs, and it actually was impossible. Like, the original version, it is uploaded on my account under the name Old Silent Killer. Literally no human would have the dedication to actually do it. But I originally wanted to have it be a level where people can get the world record on. And I got like 11% or something, which is like past some really long straight fly. But somebody who at the time went the name by Fubble Fluffer got 24, which was at the beginning of the drop. That was crazy for the original version. But then a player named V3Aid, who I had been friends with for a couple months by then. This was May 2022, very shortly after Hardest Ever No Cap. And V3Aid wanted to redeco this, or just deco this. It wasn't decorated before, dude. They wanted to deco this and nerf it to be beatable, like extreme demon verification. And then I was just like all in on it. I loved the idea, and so we replaced gameplay, did some decoration, and then I met Killer Spider through streaming, and Killer Spider made some gameplay. It was around the 50% range, the ship and ball part. That part, I love that part. It's really fun and not as hard as all the other parts, so that helps too. Yeah. But then, I feel like this was the first time, maybe besides Purple, but like, that I really tried my absolute best to do decoration. And I think my part looks good, and then V3Aid's part looks similar to my part, just a lot more polished, and so I like that. And I did stream this verification. It took 8 days of streaming, and then I didn't even beat it on stream. I just beat it on recording after. I still felt like it was harder than Bloodbath at the time, but then after people tried it and was like, oh, this is not harder than Bloodbath, I was like, screw you, and then later realized it was true. And yeah, I'm trying to squeeze all this in the time here, yeah.
Alright, so here's Soggy Machine. So this level was another level that was collabed by me and Betadict. So we both made gameplay and decoration. This was the first level of 2, also minus Sog, where we did this really interesting way of collaborating where, so Betadict started decorating the pre-drop, and I started decorating the drop with like one layer of decoration, and then Betadict would polish it up and make it look finalized and good. And yeah, that was really fun for both of us. And yeah, so the origins of this level were in 2022. I made this layout called Soggy Machine, and I like barely made any progress on the gameplay. It was just the pre-drop. And before I showed it on stream, I remember Betadict asked, Soggy Machine when? This in reference to Hard Machine. And Killer Spider said, eventually. But then I was like, oh, I actually have made a Soggy Machine. I started this. And then it just, right from there, it turned into this big ambitious project that is the level that you're seeing now. And, wow. Of course, the verification is by far the most infamous part, as if the gameplay wasn't infamous enough. Holy shit. The verification, so I spent 8 days just like Silent Killer, except I did actually verify on stream in my brain. I did, like 100%. And then I saw that the stream crashed. Yeah, wasn't very fun. So, as of recording this, I still haven't rebeat this. And I definitely am not doing it on stream, but hopefully I'll do it eventually. This next level here is Necro Nightmares, and partially I'm only adding this because I actually verified it eventually, but this originally was a level for a 1.6 private server. I found some 1.6 private server and I installed it on BlueStacks, and I was like, oh man, this sucks. And then I looked at a demon list and I saw that the top 5 levels actually looked possible, and I saw a rule that said, oh, you actually can verify it on the main server, you just have to be able to upload it to the 1.6 server. And I was like, oh shit, I could go on the main server and I could make a top 5, at least top 10 level on this list out of top 50, I think it was. That's crazy! And I made this level, and I never ended up uploading it to the 1.6 GDPS, but I never even verified it at the time being. Not even close to the time being. It was over a year after, yeah. And as you can see here, this was another very goofy level I made. Oh yeah, just like a lot of them. Oh my goodness. One thing I forgot to mention is that I actually beat this. I verified it from a fluke from 33%, which is at the very end of the first dropship, which is absolutely insane. And it only took me like 5,000 attempts as well. And as you could see there for a second, that's why I put the description as I beat Silent Clubstep. Alright, so here's Minusog. I actually forgot about this and Descent into Soggy because I'm incredibly genius. So Minusog, this was started about a month or two after Soggy Machine was verified in February, or fucking Soggy Machine was verified in January 2023, and a little bit after that, Bade made this pre-drop, and I started making some gameplay for the drop. But Bade did most of the decoration, like especially on this level. Soggy Machine as well, but especially for Minusog, Bade did most of the decoration. But we both gave our hand at this level. I tried some decoration in the beginning, but in 2024, it was about like, I'm trying to fast forward here, I'm fucking rushing this. I just want to be done with this so bad. I'm sorry. So we dropped this for several months, and then in the beginning of 2024, I picked it up. We left it off right after this section here, where Killer Spider's part is. And I was like, we're gonna finish this decoration, and I'm gonna verify it. I thankfully managed to verify it on stream, and I actually fluked it. Like, I fluked the shit out of it. I managed to fluke it all the way from the beginning of Killer Spider's ship here. And yeah, it was incredible. Literally the opposite of Soggy Machine. Wow. I'll always be mad at what happened to Soggy Machine, even though I kind of deserved it because I was being a piece of shit during that time. But, yeah. And again, as I forgot, here's Descent into Soggy, another level that I started in 2023 and then dropped, but I did not drop for nearly as long as Minusog. I initially started, I made about the first 35% of the level, I believe. We'll see the percent. But you'll be able to tell when Killer Spider's part starts. Yeah, so Killer Spider really loved this level and he wanted to make a part, and by made a part he made the whole rest of the level from like 40% onward. So thank you, Killer Spider. And yeah, thank you everyone for collabing with me. Blah blah blah, I'm fucking just rambling. But yeah, I really enjoyed this level. This is actually one of the most fun levels gameplay-wise, of course gameplay-wise, on my whole account, but yeah. This level has
quite a few 2.2 bugs, so I'm sorry about that. Oh my god, it's already starting to come! Yeah, great jump scare. I love it. I remember when Killer Spider handed this back to me, he was like, sorry bro, I didn't have any Descent into Exile gameplay, it's just regular Killer Spider gameplay, but you know what? Regular Killer Spider gameplay is fun. And you know, if it fits with Control Mind, I'm happy with it, and then yeah. Oh, this level is actually quite long. From here, it descends. It extends from Descent into Exile just to further reference Hardest Ever No Cap. And yeah, you can see me no clipping in the spot. It failed and I refused to record the bot again. Again, rushing this like hell. Oh my god, another jump scare! Yeah. This is a very goofy level. Alright, here's this level. This is called Catapedomania. At some point I looked up a definition for that. I think I was looking up like synonyms of exasperation or some bullshit like that, because yeah, it's supposed to be inspired by exasperation. Yeah, I call it group chat exasperation, because me and Betadict collabed on these parts, and Killer Spider uploaded these really short challenge layouts, and I literally was making this level and I thought it fit so well for this level that I asked him, oh, hey Killer Spider, can I steal these layouts and put them parts in Catapedomania? And he was like, oh yeah, sure, it would be a banger! And so, yeah, that was pretty cool. Thank you. And, yeah. That's group chat exasperation. How this came to be is that I had a dream. One night I had a dream where I was watching a stream of my own. Like, literally it was like the perspective of a viewer watching my stream. And I was doing this stream where I was making an exasperation inspired level where the chat would make suggestions for gameplay. And when I actually streamed it, I didn't get very many suggestions for gameplay, but I did get a couple. And yeah, it was very nice. The part that I was dreaming about was this consistency wave part that you'll see eventually. Of course it doesn't look exactly the same, but yeah. It's like the long mini wave strokes and consistency. You'll see it. Also, a funny thing about this level is when I streamed it the first time, it was still 2.1, and the second day the first day was on December 19th 2023, which in Eastern Standard Time was the evening that 2.2 came out, and it was still 2.1 when I streamed. Right after I streamed, like literally an hour after I streamed, the 2.2 update came out. It was incredible. I did have to fix a couple things in this level after 2.2 came out, but not too much. It was only like some slope shit at the beginning.
And here's Crazy Pulls. You all know this level. I mean, unless if you're completely new here, I imagine you know this level in some capacity. Yeah, this is my most proud creating achievement in this game. I took a lot of inspiration from some of Betadict's cosmetics that he made, like the eyes moving at hardest ever no cap. I took a lot of inspiration into this levels from stuff like that I observed, and this is by far the most effort I put into decoration. I put way more effort into the decoration than I have in verifying this so far. As of recording this, I just still have really put this off so much, even though I'm so proud of this level. At one point I said that the gameplay was a failure on my part. That's just because I was mad that I couldn't verify it and I was a little petty bitch. For anyone that actually just doesn't like this level, that's valid, you know? But it's just, for me, personally, I was just a mad little bitch. Now here's that one layout video that I showcased, that one level that I showcased. It still has the placeholder name Plasma Pulse 3 level, and at this point, it will probably be like that permanently. So I made this level thinking, oh, it was going to be like a nice extra long level that I would be able to beat, an extra long extreme demon, and it would be like potentially a new like top 3 hardest level if I ended up verifying it. Yeah, that never came to be, not even close. I didn't even start decorating it, didn't even start structuring it. As you can see, this is still the state that it's in. But I showcased it with the fake clicks mod. I don't know why I bothered to do that, but yeah. Now, this is some of the most, I guess, actually not most unusual, but it's definitely not like the most gameplay that I make. But the thing is, this gameplay is extremely unpolished, and it would take borderline completely remaking it to polish it. I don't want to do that, because this gameplay is low-key ass on its own. Also, this blue part you're watching is way too hard. Yet another level that I just recently showcased. Wow, go figure. It's almost like this video is only the levels that I genuinely care about. So, Soggy Pinkman Extended. So the original Soggy Pinkman by Betadict, it was made in early 2023. Verified. You can see the verification video on Bait's channel. And the level is already done. The original level's already done. The Daniel Bates scene, that's hilarious. But it really was hilarious when it first came out. And then I made this extension. You know, for how fast I made this extension, I'm pretty proud of it. Also, I really, in relation to that, I like Bates' comment saying that it would have taken him over a week if he did it. That's pretty funny. And then, yeah, I don't like that I didn't wait until I had all the colors and structuring done before I showcased it, but there it is. Outstanding effort. I'll verify it soon. I was originally going to include Tartarus Nerfed, but literally the only thing I can say about it is that it is, to this day, my favorite, like, super hard level that I verified, if not just period. Favorite level that I verified. Insanic. Right as I just quickly mentioned Tartarus Nerfed, I actually realized I'm done yapping now. I should have realized that because I just showed Soggy Pinkman Extended, which is like definitely the most recent level I made that I care about. But yeah, now it's time to finish editing this. And I have now finally finished editing this video. Wow, that took long enough. Well, I really hope you enjoyed, and yeah, that's it.